Still bored, still laughing. So I figured I'd do another movie review, and this one is for 2015's Batman vs. Robin. The story was written by J.M. de Mathis. Fucked up his name, I know it did. Let's look about J.M. So it was directed by Jay Olivia, stars Jason O'Mara in the lead role as Batman, and it follows the popular story of Batman: The Court of Owls. And in this one, Batman and Robin, Damian Wayne Robin, go after Dollmaker, who is voiced by Weird Al Yankovic of all people. He makes a convincing villain. I was very surprised by that when I first watched it. And when I watched it 5 years ago, I forgot how dark it was. So rewatching it now, I'm like, oh wow, that was really fucking great. That was really fucking dark too. Like shit. What else was there? Um, and it shows how Damien was, torn between himself over how he's trying to be a better person. He's trying not to be more, he's trying to be less assassin and more worthy of the Robin title and uniform. And it shows, and it's really amazing how he's trying to better himself, and I like that a lot. Um, and then he's also recruited by Talon from the Court of Owls. And I do like Talon. I do like the Court of Owls. I like that whole dynamic as well. That's an amazing dynamic of how the wealthiest of Gotham are behind the scenes pulling strings and shit. That's really amazing. And also the back and forth between Bruce and Damian as father and son is really interesting as well, and Dick Grayson too. So the film itself, solid 11 out of 10. Like shit's good. I have the Court of Owls graphic novel in my storage unit. I totally forgot about that shit because I spree bought a bunch of stuff at the library years ago, and one of those happened to be Court of Owls, and it was $1. Dollar hardcover too. Awesome. So I'll have to break that out next time I go to my unit and read that, see how that goes. Um, it's very, yeah, Batman versus Robin is very brutal, it's brutal, it's psychological, it's, um, what else is it? It's something else. Visceral, I guess? Yeah, kind of visceral. Because Damien talks about, how Bruce always goes for orphans and shit. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, hey, he really does go for orphans. Like, he really does. Like, when you look at his history, and I get why, he goes for orphans because he was an orphan himself. He got orphaned when Joe Chill shot his parents and left them dead and left him alive. Murder and Crime Alley. So, he always shepherds and grooms random orphan boys through his life to be, his sidekick in his vigilantism. And I'm like, he's a groomer. He's such a fucking groomer. It's so funny. I'm like, man. And I was like, damn, Batman's a pedo. It's funny to say it because when you really look at it in that light, that's how he really is. Like, he grooms all these different proteges and shit, minus sex, but grooms them to be better than they are and still has that preference for them to be, like him. He tries to be the father that his dad isn't because his dad's dead and shit. And the only father figure he had after that was Alfred. So I'm like, damn, Batman's a pedo, but not the type to fuck him, but maybe in an alternate universe. It's one of those theories that I have. I have many theories about characters and shit. And this is one of my theories, that Batman's a pedo. And it's funny because it kind of plays out the way he goes, because he groomed Dick, he groomed Jason, he groomed his own son, he grooms then he goes from boys to girls. So he groomed Barbara, he groomed Kelly. um who else did he have? And then, as a ripple effect, he grew a bunch of other ones joined the fold, and then he groomed them as well. So he's a groomer. It's crazy. And it's really funny. And the one thing that stands out about Batman is that, he is the icon of vigilantism, which is, what he does. And everybody wants to be just like Batman when they grow up, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to be just like Batman. I'm going to take down crime and shit. And then they hit adulthood and they're like, fuck, I can't afford that. But I don't know. That's just my crazy 2 cents about Batman. So, yeah, JM is a damn good writer. Fucking amazing. I love that. His style is just, I don't know what it is. It's him and Jay Olivia, the writer director combination. If you ever run into that in a movie, like when you find like I'm trying to think who's a good writer director combo. Spielberg and Lucas, easily. Spielberg, Kathleen Kennedy. Uh, who's another one? I want to say Martin Scorsese, but I can't think of who he wrote with that was really good. I forget. Mostly, it's the writer director combo, and it's also the director actress combo as well. That's another good one as well. But if you really want to break it down for DC, it's honestly the voice director, which is Andrea Romano. I love her so much. She's amazing in who she casts. They always pick breadwinners. I fucking love it. So it's Andrea Romano, Jay Olivia, Sam Liu, JM, Sam Register. Exactly, well, producer. So yeah, it's that nice combination of shit. And they got Jason O'Mara, Bruce Greenwood, Kevin Conroy, Tim Daly. Oh no, that's Superman. My bad. um. Oh, who's the other motherfucker? Liam something. I forget his name. I can't remember his goddamn name. Shit. Um. Yeah, so I forget. Whatever. But yeah, they have a good pantheon of voice talents to choose from, and I love that. And each version brings a good version of the character to life, and I love that a lot. So yeah, that's what I feel about Batman versus Robin. I highly recommend it. If you love DC Comics, it's for you. If you don't, you won't like any of that shit. um, if you have an issue with Damian Wayne, which I know some people do, which is kind of funny. I never have a real issue with a character. Ooh, that really hurt. Ow. Damn, that hurt. Shit. I never have an issue with a character, but I mean, I guess I could kind of see why people don't like Damien. I was kind of surprised to find out he was 10 years old in that movie. Like, I thought he was 13. Because he looked 13. And he's like, no, he's a 10-year-old. I'm like, okay, groomer. Catch them while they're young. Oh, God. Horrible. And people are going to watch this like, oh my God, you're right. He is a pedo. Low-key expensive. Yeah, like low-key, high profile, under the radar type. Like, Alfred, get me another young boy who has issues and trauma. I need to groom them. I'm gonna show my bat cave. We're gonna wear costumes and cosplay. Oh god. It's just too funny because it fits the bill. So if you don't like Batman, and I know a lot of people have issues with Batman, they either bitch about the ears. I've heard that argument. Oh my god, that is so fucking petty. Oh, it's so retarded. I don't like his ears. They're too short. They're too long. They're not right. They're the wrong color. Y'all got too much time on your hands to cry about shit. I don't like his insignia. His sigil's shitty. It's horrible. This one's better. Oh, God. If you don't like the Court of Owls, you won't enjoy this. If you don't like anything in the Batman mythos, you won't enjoy this. But if you do, this is definitely a movie for you to check out. Where is it playing? Ah, it's on Tubi, actually. They just added it. I was like, sweet. Because I was trying to find something to watch today, and I was like, oh, wow. Scroll through Tubi, see what they had, and lo and behold, Batman versus Robin. Sweet. Money saved. Because, as I've noticed, a lot of DC animated stuff isn't on demand for free. Same with Marvel, and it's annoying. It's like, damn. Because most of it's on the Disney Plus or the DC Universe app. So, I only have one of those, so. But yeah, so that's what I've got. That's how I feel about the movie. It's good shit. It's worth the watch. Um, what else? If you don't like Nightwing, well, you don't like those. Definitely not gonna like it. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.